Well, after all that fun in the theatre, we're back in the sewers. At least we won't have to retrace our steps out of the Diwali stronghold. Where exactly will these tunnels take us, though? Oh, well, look at that. The tunnels took us right to the metro station. Talk about convenience. Okay, so we're here facing this gang of cops for the third time. We've sneaked past them using two different methods, but this time we're just going to go straight through them. Non-lethally, of course. We'll apply some praxis before we kick things off. I've activated all the orgs I'll ever want, so I'm going to invest in upgrading the energy converter. We'll max out the recharge rate and capacity, and spend a point on reducing the recharge delay as well. All this should mean we can rely on our orgs more often. Well, that went down surprisingly well. Upgrading the energy converter really helped us out there. It was almost like a spectacle fighter, like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. Adam has this repertoire of moves you can use, and juggling the use of augs with more conventional weapons like grenades and the stun gun opens up loads of tactical and stylish combat possibilities. And we did it all without raising an alarm.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced Augs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
That's some pretty sick shit, man. Far as we can tell, it targets a specific protein sequence in the body and deletes it. But without that sequence, the immune system goes into overdrive, attacking and rejecting critical organs within minutes. Rucker's death must have been horrible.
It was. The way it hit him, it looked like his augmentations were being forced out of his body. Like he was experiencing a ramped-up form of rejection syndrome.
The orchid's an Aug killer? How did you survive it?
I suspect it's an everyone killer. But something in my DNA must be resistant to it. My body doesn't reject augments, Alex. I've never needed neuropozyne. Maybe that's the key.
No neuropozyne dependency? Jesus, how's life at the top, man? You gotta be what, 1 in a billion? Still, don't go testing this theory out. You might not be so lucky next time. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant, fancy potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but good luck, Adam. And be safe.
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
I'll make sure you get the close vote.
From here on, we are at the last point of no return. All that's left to do now is to head for Chicane's place to catch a ride to London. Before that though, we still have some unfinished business. We still have that Tai Yong medical card key we picked up during the Mystery Org side quest. The quest may have ended without any resolution, but that doesn't mean the card key is going to be a letdown too. Could be something in that vault we can use. So let's take a slight detour and make another off-the-books visit to the Palisades Bank. I'm pretty sure there was an easier time to try and break into the bank, you know, when the city wasn't under curfew, but that just makes it all the more interesting and something security won't expect. Right?